My 10th birthday because of my mother's enabling. This happened 20 years ago. I was turning 10 in 2000 and we were having a nice big party for it. Now, as I've stated in previous stories, my sister was very badly spoiled by my mother and had a bad violence streak when she didn't get her way. So much so that on most of my birthdays, my sister had to get a gift too, just so she wouldn't freak out. It was usually just a small gift, like a stuffed toy or an off-brand Barbie doll, and that seemed to make her happy. Anyways, on the day of my birthday, we went to one of those party arcade type places with tokens, tickets, and prizes. Sis, who was 7 at the time, was plenty happy because she was occupied with the arcade games. My friends were all there, and we were having a really good time. When it was time for cake, my dad lit the candles, and everyone was singing the happy birthday song. Suddenly, my sister started trying to push me out of the way while trying to blow out my candles herself. She managed to get a couple of them, but I pushed her back and yelled, "What the heck are you doing?" She just started crying and having a tantrum on the floor while saying that, "Mommy told me earlier that I could blow out your candles for you." My mother then ran to her aid and chastised me for being greedy and pushing her. She then went on to say that it was no big deal and that they were just candles and that I should just let sis blow them out first. Then I could redo it. My dad chimed in and told her that that was not happening because it was my birthday, not my sister's, and then asked her why she told my sister that she could blow out my candles in the first place. My mother downplayed it at first, but then defended herself by stating that I was getting too old for blowing out candles and to just let sis do it anyway. My dad blew up at her, saying that I was only 10 years old and that she would certainly never let me blow out sis's candles on her birthday. They then both realized they were making a huge scene in front of a bunch of 10-year-olds, and my mother surprisingly had the decency to surrender with a fake apology and backed off. My mother then focused on calming my sister down, while my dad relit the few candles my sister managed to blow out. We somewhat awkwardly did the happy birthday song all over again, and the whole time while singing, my sister was sitting nearby on my mother's lap, all pouty. Afterwards, my dad gave me money for more tokens, and I went to play the games. I purposely played the games that put out lots of tickets, and by the end of the party, I had a good pile of tickets to cash in for prizes. My sister, though, on the other hand, only played little kid games that gave no tickets, thus, by the end, not having very many tickets at all. You could see it suddenly dawn on her that she barely had enough tickets for the low-level prizes. So, she started crying that she wouldn't get anything good. My mother, being the enabler of my sister, tried to force me to split my tickets with her. I refused. When I did, my mother dragged me away to scold me by the bathrooms. I did not care, and still refused to split my tickets. My mother tried to rip them out of my hands, and I held on to them for dear life. Thankfully, my dad came to the rescue. My mother tried to make him tell me to split my tickets with my sister, but he told her again that it was my birthday, and I earned those tickets. It was not my fault that sis didn't try to get more tickets for prizes. Cue my sister crying her eyes out, and my mother taking her to the bathroom to wipe her tears and calm her down. I ignored her and went to look at prizes. I saw a green lava lamp that I had enough tickets for, and picked it because the green goop inside reminded me of monster blood from Goosebumps. My sister came back from the bathroom with her face all puffed up, and she picked some glow-in-the-dark vampire teeth that cost most of the tickets she had. The first thing she did when she got them was put them in her mouth and hiss at me. It was actually pretty funny. As we were leaving and heading out to the car, my sister suddenly bit me on the arm while wearing the vampire teeth. The bite hurt, and my instant reaction was to drop the box with the lava lamp in it. It broke on the pavement. I was devastated and started crying. My dad was furious and made my sister spit the vampire teeth out, and he threw them away in the nearest trash bin and told my sister she was in big trouble. She just hissed at him too. My mother did nothing but smirk. Since the lava lamp my sister broke could only be bought with tickets, my dad swung us by the local mall, and we went to a store that sold lava lamps. He made my sister and mother wait in the car and got me a bigger and better green lava lamp. My sister had a meltdown tantrum over wanting to go in too. She got grounded for 2 weeks for biting me and developed a habit of baring her teeth and hissing at me and my dad for months when she didn't get her way, which my mother openly admitted that she thought it was funny and would comment that my sister looked adorable when she did it. Like mother, like monster, I suppose.